Hello and welcome to the 7th part of the Wizzard Wargaming Studio Vlog 2019. This week I'm going to start off with showing you the last orcs that I need for the kill team. They're coming along really good. This week I painted in the gold, the red, the eyes, the black parts, the leather parts. And I'm not sure if I already did the skin last week, so it might be the skin as well. So some pretty good progress. In the end of the video I will be showing you the finished Speedfreak terrain, the last 4 pieces. The other 2 pieces already finished. I finished a while ago. And both biker mobs are done. After this there will be the Biovore, on which I made quite some progress as well. Finished the carapace, as you can see, and the red parts. Whilst I recorded this, he was still a little bit wet. You can see some shine on the red parts and on the little green toxin eye-like thing on in the middle of the weapon. As for next week, I should be able to finish this guy. As for the orcs that I showed before this, I should be able to finish them over the next 2 weeks. Then, in a little bit, there will also be the God knows the name of the wagon, the Zap race car thingy, for the Speedfreaks as well. That's the one that I plan on finishing for the battle reports first. The other one will get painted later this year. I have that one up to the oil wash that has been applied, as you can see now. Next week the whole idea is to paint the orc that's sitting in the car and some parts of the rest of the car that need some painting. Also the rocket pack and the wing on top of the engine are still loose, and I need to make a base. Those parts are loose, by the way, so that I can actually get to the engine for painting. In a little bit there will be the live painting thing. I'll be painting some pieces of the Biovore in those segments. So I'm going to say thank you for watching and see you next time. Enjoy the rest of the video. Bye bye.
Hello everyone. This time I'll be working a little bit on the Tyranid Biovore. I'm working on the red parts at the moment, and I built up the initial color, and now using a bit of gory red, I'm going to start working on the highlights on the model. I won't be showing everything because that would just take too long. And I do want to keep these videos somewhere around 10 minutes. Maybe a bit longer, a bit shorter. That's all good. And as you can hear, once again I have a cold. I'm sorry for that. Well, not for having a cold, can't help that, but for the sniffing. And there may be a bit heavy breathing because of that. So I'm going to finish off this layer, and then I'll be back with the next one. So now it's on to the next layer, and I made a mixture of 2 parts gory red and 1 part bloody red. And I'm just going to now reinforce this previous highlight. Just need to make sure you can see a bit what I'm doing. And basically now it's making the red more vibrant. As far as the cannon on the back goes, I think there's a bit much red there, but I'd rather paint in the extra red now and then go over it later on with another color, instead of ending up with white spots or bone white spots there, which then have to get fixed up. So therefore I now just do a little bit of extra red to make sure it's all covered, and that's for later on. Gonna finish this part. Like that, and I'm gonna turn the camera off again and be back with the next layer in a bit. So that highlight has been applied, and now on to the next one. This is a mixture of 1 part gory and 1 part bloody red. And again, it's the same procedure. It's just reinforcing that red, making it more vibrant towards the outer edges. And there isn't really a whole lot to talk about this continuing of the layering. After this there's a couple more layers, but I don't really think I should be recording that, because there's nothing to say. It's just constantly building it up, reinforcing it. Now the next layer will be 1 part gory red and then 2 parts bloody red, and then there will be a final highlight of pure bloody red. And then there will be a glaze to tie all the reds together. So I'm gonna have this as the last shot for this week's episode.